Howdy doody, it's Michaela B. Why did I say howdy doody? Happy Thanksgiving. So today I wanted to come to you to share 5 things that I am super grateful for this Thanksgiving 2018. I know the last video I made was a little bit down and sad, slightly depressing. Those were real thoughts, but I don't like to stay in my little sunken place. So I think this is a great contrast, because even though everything's not perfect, and sometimes I do have my moments of deep thought about things that I feel are troubling, at the end of the day, I'm still super grateful about a lot of things. So I wanted to share those with you today. So top 5 things I'm grateful for, not necessarily in any particular order, but here we go. Number 5, I'm grateful for freedom. So in this country, it's really interesting. Sometimes it's easy to take for granted being born here, but whenever I've traveled outside the country and see the lack of challenge I have taking my blue U.S. passport to different places, that reminds me of that there are definitely benefits to American citizenship. And living here, even though things aren't perfect, there's a lot as far as freedoms that I can be grateful for. And when I say freedom, I specifically mean the ability to choose what to do. So I may not be excited about the choice to pay more to stay in a nice area that's fancy, or the choice to pay kind of very similar and stay in a rough area, but at the end of the day, I still have the choice. I can choose what to do with my money. I can choose to some extent where to work. Like I'm not being forced to work somewhere. That's why if anybody works with me, people don't see me complaining at work all day or looking mad when I go to work. Because if I didn't want to go, I wouldn't go, because it's my choice. So if I'm choosing to show up every day, I don't see why I would show up angry. This doesn't make any sense to me. But just having that choice. Some people don't have a choice, where they go for work. Some people are being forced to do things day in and day out. Some people don't have a lot of choices. So just the freedom to choose is thing number 5 I'm grateful for. Number 4 I'm grateful for is opportunity. Opportunity, to contrast with freedom, freedom is the ability to choose. Opportunity is like the ability to create, right? I can say that, hey, I enjoy carpentry and I want to find a way to take something that I enjoy and am passionate about and use it to earn income so that I can literally spend my days doing what I enjoy. That is an opportunity that we have in America that doesn't necessarily exist to the same extent in other places. So that is something I think about a lot. I wish I had a real trade. I think the ability to produce a work is amazing. Like I've been looking at how to build a house as though I can learn how to build a house. But anywho, just people that have a trade, I think that is so cool. And that's an opportunity to develop a skill and to use it in whatever way you want, be it to earn income or just to pass your time. But that's really cool, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the opportunity. So that's number 4. Number 3 is resources. Resources are basically the currency that makes opportunities more accessible and makes freedom, or can make freedom more enjoyable or more likely to last. But yeah, resources. Resources, you have the financial piece of resources, but there is also resources as in just things that we have that are not givens everywhere. Things that we have like shelter, food that is easily accessible. When I drive 10 miles from where I am to any other direction, I'm going to pass by so much food. It's just a matter of, is it the food that I want? But at least it's there. Like, I'm not in danger of starving. Water, I don't have to go seek it out. I can turn on a faucet and it'll come out of the faucet. Now, if I want a water from a bottle, then I could just go to the store. But, you know, I'm about 2 years removed. I'm almost 3 years removed from an experience where I completely lacked resources. There was no food. There was the water, you had to walk to it and you can only carry a little bit back at a time. There was no real shelter. If it rained, you got wet. When the wind blew, you were cold. You didn't have clothes. There was no way to gather additional resources. You just had what you had and that was it. And that experience just has me so grateful for the fact that resources are kind of a given. Like, you know, I could even be homeless and find a homeless shelter that will take me in for a period of time and give me food and allow me to either bathe or sleep or something like that. So that's not the case everywhere in the world. And I just appreciate the ability to earn money so that I can access resources, and then also the ability just, you know, I know at the end of the day, if worse came to worse, somebody could take me in. And I appreciate that. So freedom, number 5. Opportunity, number 4. Resources, number 3. Spiritual connection, spiritual guidance. That would be number 2. Extending from that worst comes to worst scenario. If that were to happen and all the resources were taken away, which they have been before, it's just so comforting and, yeah, comforting. It's comforting to feel like even if I have nothing, there is someone who is on my side. I can't see that someone's not necessarily going to talk in an audible voice, but there is someone who has told me, hey, I care for you. You have a purpose. I have a plan for your life. I'm here with you always. This is not in vain. You know, you can come out of this. Just that feeling that I am meant to do something. I'm here for a reason, and I have help, even when the help is not visible to my eye. That feels great. I know not everybody follows that same thought. I know for some that what I just said sounds silly, like believing in air, believing in your inner thoughts. But at the end of the day, if that gives me comfort, sometimes I don't see where I'm losing. Just feeling like even when I'm down, there's a reason to keep going. Or if I'm in a situation where I'm confused, it will make sense at some point, and I can trust. You know, that I like that thought. Keeps me from ever getting down for too long. So that spiritual guidance or comfort or connection, that's definitely something I'm really thankful for. And then thing number 1 is loved ones, or our loved ones, excuse me. But yeah, I'm really grateful for loved ones. It just means a lot to me now to have people that are in my corner and want to see me do well. We don't always have to agree on what it means to do well or the best avenue to get to the point where we're doing well. But it's still nice to know that some people genuinely want to see me succeed, and those are loved ones. So those are 5 things I'm really grateful for here in Thanksgiving 2018. So that's basically all. But thanks for watching. As always, if you want to share what you're thankful for, drop them down below. I hope 2018 was amazing. It's coming to a close here very quickly. If it wasn't as great as you wanted it to be, I hope you use these couple days off of work to think about some changes we can start implementing as we move into 2019. So that being said, happy Thanksgiving to all, and have a great day.